Hello, I'm Mariah Timms from the Tennessean. I also don't want to go back over too much of what my colleagues have said. My timestamps match pretty much exactly, except maybe a few hundredths of seconds different. I also noticed, let me start earlier, when we were able to first see Mr. Hall, he was sitting in the chair. He was sort of loose-limbed, sort of slumped down in the chair. He looked quite small compared to the electric chair, which is quite large. He did speak to the warden. I also heard him say something like, I think, or I thank, peace. People can learn love and forgiveness and make the world a better place. That's all I have to say. And then the procedure went forward. I saw the steam or smoke-like something that came out around the same time. It was difficult to tell what it was, but it was pure white, as far as I could tell. I think the description of a match or blowing out a candle would be a good description of the way it flowed from Mr. Hall's head. Similarly, I noticed the color changes of his hands. I did not notice, but wasn't watching for his pinkies. I don't believe after the first current he ever fully relaxed. It was more just that his body slumped down. Didn't seem to be any further action at that point. I did notice, and I want to be careful to describe this, I believe his shirt was perfectly white at the beginning. I did notice at about 7:19, after the second jolt, that there was then what seemed to be a reddish liquid that had dropped onto his shirt front, and it stayed there, slightly soaking into the wet shirt until the curtains were closed. After that, there was silence in the room. There was no obvious signs of movement from Mr. Hall and from the chair, and everything else matches. Any other questions? Thank you.